What is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Casper's Kicks once again. Appreciate y'all for stopping in as always. So today for y'all, I do have a sneaker review. No, this is not an early review, but it still is an interesting review. If I must say so myself, I did hit on this shoe the other day and I did get it shipped in. It got to my house today, so I'm dropping this review for y'all just so y'all can get a kind of a heads up of what the shoe looks like. There's still one more pair that hasn't released yet, so we're still waiting to see what's up with that one. But if you have not looked at the title yet, I have with me today the Concepts Air Max 1, and I have the heavy colorway with me today. So that is what we're going to go ahead and jump into as always. Hope y'all enjoy the video, but let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so like I said, today with me I have the Concepts and Nike Air Max 1 heavy colorway. Now, I did end up hitting these on the Concepts website, which I was kind of surprised about because I did end up hitting an 11.5, which is a very hard size to hit. Now, also like I mentioned earlier, there are 3 different colorways of these. So we've already had the mellow version, which came out on Concepts and on sneakers. And then we've had the heavy version, which just has come out on Concepts. I don't know if it's going to come out on sneakers or not. And then the last version is the far out version, which we don't have a release date as of right now. So just kind of waiting and seeing when that one's going to come out. But I did try for the mellow Air Maxes on Concepts. I got to like a minute left and then my size sold out. So I ended up not being able to cop that. And I did try on sneakers as well. And of course, no luck on sneakers. And then I was able to cop these off Concepts, which I was surprised about because I did go for 11.5, which y'all know is a hard size to hit. But I was able to get in pretty quickly and I was able to get my size. Now, if you're not familiar with the whole Concepts Air Max, where this whole collaboration or just theme behind the shoes come from, I do have some notes for y'all. So I'm going to read off of Concepts website, just kind of a little backstory about the shoe, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the review. So, to celebrate 35 years of sneaker icon, we dropped our second Air Max 1 in festival fashion. In August of 1969, almost 500,000 festival goers made a trip to Bethel, New York, and sent a message to the universe. They were dressed in the electric fashions of the time, faded denim, surplus fatigues, including M65s and tiger camo, corduroy, and decorated with peaceful protest motifs. Jackets carried fringes, hair was decorated with flowers. The event concluded as a lasting symbol of the 60s counterculture. So, just kind of sticking with the 3 different colorways that all kind of have that throwback 60s vibe, so vibrant different colors and just relating to the festivals that happened back then. So, continuing on with this last paragraph, with the Concepts and Nike Air Max 1 SP Heavy, we link the legacy of that August weekend to a lineage of radical youth expression. While the material mix is similar to the Mellow, which is the first colorway that came out, it's heavier. We've got denim, tiger camo, and leather, and these 3 materials juxtaposed with the softness of wide well corduroy at the collar. The heavy also includes pattern elements of bandana, cowhide, and woven material panels. The former, a Concept exclusive, approximates the famous guitar straps employed by festival performers. So that is a little bit of history about or backstory behind the shoe if you're interested in that. But if you're interested, that is on Concepts website, so if you want to check that out, I think I just searched Concepts Air Max 1 as the first thing that popped up. Now, jumping to this review, this is the box. So y'all know I love when they have these crazy boxes, and this is one of them for sure. So you see all like the throwback kind of festival font or just 60s font, or I guess however you want to describe it. And then you see all the different patterns and prints on the Nike logo here. So you see like some floral stuff and then a bandana, camo, just various, I guess not materials, but various designs on here. And then of course you have the Concepts logo on both sides of the box. Now moving to the label reads Nike Air Max 1 SP. And the color is multicolor sail. This is a size 11.5. Like I said, retail price on these was $170. And the heavies came out on March 12th, I believe, on Concepts website. Now moving to the inside of the box, the craziness continues. You have some crazy red paper with the different designs on here as well. You see Concepts written on there. And then I believe you have a white paper on the inside as well. Let me open up the box. Yeah, so you do have a white paper on the inside. Alright, now let's move to the shoes. So, this is the Air Max 1 Heavy. The Concepts Air Max 1 Heavy. So, I'll give you all a quick 360. as y'all see, it's a very crazy shoe. I can't even deny that at all. Alright, now starting with the outsole, you do have that rubber outsole, and then you have Nike Air on the bottom of it. It's that gum colorway. Now moving to the midsole, you kind of have like it's like a really light brown that wraps around the entire midsole. And then you see that more of that gum outsole on the front there. And then continuing back to like that light brown colorway. Of course, you do have that visible air unit there on the shoe. And then continuing on towards the back of the midsole. Now moving to the upper portion, so let's go ahead and start with the toe box. So you do have like a canvas material on the front of the toe box, and that is that tiger camo that I did talk about a little while ago. So that wraps around the entire front of the toe box and on the sides of the shoe as well, basically up to the midfoot. And then on top of the toe box, you do have some denim. And I feel like the denim is majority of the upper on the shoe, so you do see the denim there on the toe box, and then it continues on the sides of the shoe here as well. And then you do see it on the other side of the shoe as well. So a lot of denim on the shoe. And on the toe box, it says like I*C or L*C. I'm not 100% sure exactly what that says. Maybe one of y'all know and can let me know in the comments. But that is what's on the toe box. Now continuing, let's just go to the Nike swoosh. So you do have almost like it's like a candy corn type colorway. You have that white, yellow, and I think it's like a reddish orange on this Nike checkmark. And then on the other side, you do have a floral pattern on this Nike checkmark. So that is what's on the other Nike checkmark. And that's what I was looking at on my phone about the swoosh. So it is a bandana print on the swoosh, which is where that one comes from. Now continuing on, of course, you do see you see that orange piece, which is more of a bandana print. And then you do see some strings hanging off the back of the Nike Air on the back. So a couple strings just kind of hanging off. We've seen this design, or the strings hanging off on like the Union Passport Dunks. They had that same style of string just hanging off the back. Now moving to the bottom of the upper, you do see more camo. So that wraps around the back portion, and then it's all that tiger camo that you see on the back here. And then up on top, I don't even know what material this is up at the top around the collar, but that is what you see there. I don't even know what to call that design. Maybe one of y'all know. Like I said, these designs are kind of all over the place. Now moving to the laces, these do come with a brownish colored lace. And I do believe they do have extra laces with these. So they have two extra laces actually. So there's a white lace, and then you have like a suede lace kind of, or velvet lace, which is weird. That's a different lace to have with these, but not objecting to it. I think I would keep the brown laces in these though. Now continuing to the tongue, it does have Nike with the check mark and then Concepts written on it, of course, because it's a collab. And then, like I talked about earlier, you do have the corduroy as a sock liner wrapping around the shoe. So that wraps all the way around the shoe there. And of course, I can't forget the guitar pick. One side has Nike on it, and then the other side has Concepts on it. Now moving to the interior, well, I guess we already talked about it a little bit. You do have a paper shoe tree. And then on the insole, it is another print, like a floral print on the insole. Let me see, actually I may be able to take it out. Yeah, we can do that. So you do kind of have like an abstract floral print on the insole here. So that is the shoe. I will show y'all the other shoe. The look is basically the same. I'm sure like the prints may be a little bit different, just because I'm sure it's hard to fully match up the prints of these shoes. But not complaining about that. These are really weird. These are really weird, I'm not going to lie. So that's the full 360. Now, let me know how y'all feel about these. I was kind of scrolling through Twitter earlier, and I did see people talking about the heavies. And some people actually really like the heavies. I'm not 100% sure if this is the best colorway for me. The mellows are nice. The mellows are just a toned down version of this. But the far outs, I think, may be the best colorway for me. I'm waiting on the far outs to drop so I can try and get them and see them in person. Because I think that may be the best colorway out of the three for the Concepts Air Maxes. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, I want to get that shoe in person and be able to see and get a feel for it, how it looks in person. But it does have like that purple bandana, and I'll probably put a picture earlier in the video, or I'll put it now just so y'all can see what the other two colorways look like. But overall, this is the shoe. This is the shoe. Like I said, they came out March 12th. Retail price was $170. I'm sure they're not going for crazy money, but I have not checked market on these, so it's no telling where they're sitting right now. But that is the Air Max 1 Heavies. Let me know how y'all feel about the shoe. Is it a must cop for you? Is it a pass? Are you just like, that shoe is ugly, I don't want it at all? And which Concepts Air Max 1 is your favorite out of the three? The Mellows, the Heavies, or the Far Outs? As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping in. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, hit that notification bell so you can set today when I post new content. Almost at 1,000 subscribers, so if you're new here watching the video, checking out the channel, go ahead and drop a subscription. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. But as always, I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoy the weekend. You know, it's finally the weekend. But as always, stay safe and stay blessed. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.